Ma'am, one thing I want to ask, ma'am, how I am looking today, younger or older?
Looking so young. Why are you asking?
Are you?
Afternoon. Your name is Pooja?
No, ma'am, Priya.
Priya. I forgot your name. I was thinking you are new one. Okay. Hi Priya. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. What about you?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking. What are you doing nowadays?
Nowadays, I do parlor. I go to parlor, as I told you earlier.
Okay.
Today,
Okay.
I am
How was your experience?
experience was quite good, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Did
ma'am.
you watch your video?
Yes, ma'am. I watch and I share in a group, many group. I have many groups like cousins or family group. So
What were they saying? What were they saying?
they said they said you are doing well, and one day you will get fluency and all that.
Yes, yes, yes. That's great. Okay. So how do you feel after watching that video?
I feel so happy, ma'am, because where although I am studying somewhere, but I will get fluency after some time because
Mm-hmm.
you helped me.
Okay. So now, how do you do your practice?
I do daily. I do practice in the front of the mirror, and in the night I I write a daily schedule, and that's it, ma'am.
Okay. Do you love yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
How can you say this?
I love myself.
Hmm. You have to prove that you love yourself.
Oh, ma'am, because ma'am, I care about me. Like I do breakfast on time, and after that, I drink so much water, and do exercise and do facial exercise. All
Okay.
that. Um,
Mhm. What other thing you do to love yourself?
and whenever I feel sad, so I listen a song and watching motivational movies and
See.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And that's it, ma'am.
Okay. What your brother was saying after watching that video?
My brother saying, you are, mm, my brother was saying that you are not doing well. You have to do more practice. He always demotivating me. Although he don't want that inner side that he
Hmm.
um, but he in the front of me he always
Right.
demotivating me.
They don't want to praise us, They feel happy while doing this. But intentionally, they don't want to demotivate us,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, one thing I want to ask, ma'am, how I am looking today, younger or older?
Looking so young. Why are you asking?
Because
You are
that day I made a braid. That's why I'm looking so young. So that's
like
why
young. No, still you are looking like younger. Why are you so worried?
no, ma'am. Everyone says that you are looking young. Like whenever I go to somewhere, so everybody says that to me. You have in which class do you read? Still, I am
It's a good
graduated
it's a
from
good thing for
house.
you.
They told me that everybody told me that ki eat something very proteinous things, and that's it. Or they tell me then drink take in the night you have to take a glass of milk, and
You don't
that's
take, you don't drink?
they no, ma'am.
Why?
I don't like, ma'am. That's why.
Okay, but you should.
They started give advise me.
So are you happy or not?
Not happy, ma'am, because everybody says that one same thing.
Okay. So do you want to look like a elder?
Yes, ma'am. Not so elder, but
No, no,
it
no, no. Don't try to do anything. You are so good. You know, when we see or watch any celebrity, they don't look like elders. You know, they look
yes,
so young. Why? Because they do exercise, they do yoga, they drink water, as like you. So that's why if somebody says you don't look like 33, so you should be very happy. You know,
yes.
oh my God, thank you. Like this, you should react like this.
But ma'am, sometimes everybody asks me in which class do you read. So I was shocked at
you
that time.
you can say I'm in 12th standard. Yes. Next time, try to say like this. Okay.
Sure.
I'm in 12th standard.
One yes, ma'am. One time I told them I am in a 10th standard, so they asked me, so how was your board exam? मैंने कहा, oh my, ये तो सच में मानने लग गए.
What does your mom say?
My mother was very happy. My mother was always asked me, today you do video call that ma'am? मैंने बोला no ma'am, no mommy. She is very
Okay.
happy.
Okay. Do you enjoy your life or not?
Yes ma'am, I enjoyed my life always.
Enjoy your life.
Yes ma'am.
How do you enjoy your life?
What ma'am?
How do you enjoy your life?
Doing to spend time with my family or doing some dance to make a reels and
Oh,
that's it, ma'am. With my cousin. I have a cousin and she makes lot of reels on Instagram. So I
are
make
you also
reels.
habitual to make reels?
What ma'am?
Also habitual to make reels?
Yes, ma'am, she is.
You.
Yeah, ma'am, but I don't make reels uh, alone, but I whenever she make reels, so I help her
Okay.
and sometimes I also make reels with her.
For having fun.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Okay.
Where do you live in Delhi?
I live at Pashchim Bihar.
Oh,
Try to ask some questions.
ma'am, tell me what's your schedule? What do you do
Oh,
whole day?
whole day. I wake up around 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and then I freshen up, and then I go to the kitchen and cook something for my husband and children, and then I wake up my younger son, and then I get him ready for school, and then I drop him to the school, and then I come back and I take a bath and I take my breakfast, and then I start teaching online, and then after teaching them, I start having conversation, and then after I start teaching again, and in evening I prepare my dinner, and then I again take my classes.
The schedule was very busy, hectic also.
Yeah, but in between I take time for myself and for my kids.
Okay,
So I'm
ma'am.
very
Good.
by doing so. Yes.
I'm always free. Whole day I'm free. My I woke up 8 o'clock, ma'am. You know what?
Yeah, I used to wake up like you when I was unmarried. You know,
Okay.
I have completed my 12th in 2010, and then I got married in 2014. So I got only 4 years
Yes,
to wake
ma'am.
up like this.
Ma'am, I don't know what should I ask you.
Anything, whatever you want to ask.
What should I ask you? Ma'am, you
How to
ask.
ask, you know how to ask questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, there are two types of questions. Okay, one is close ended, and second one is open ended. Okay, close
Ma'am.
ended and open ended. In open ended question, you can explain anything, whatever you want to explain. But in close ended, you have to say yes or no. Like if I ask you, do you love yourself? You can say, "एक minute."
Okay.
Yes. If I if I ask you, do you love yourself? You can say, yes, I love myself. So if I ask you, how can you say that you love yourself? You have to explain. That is open ended, you know. And previous one that was close ended.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
There you have to clear your why. That means you have to give the reason and explain it properly. That is open ended. There is no and. That is open ended. You are free to explain, you are free to say how much you want to say. But in
Yes.
close ended, only yes or no. That's enough.
Ma'am, I'm like a introvert person. That's why I'm not asking.
I don't feel that you are introvert.
Because ma'am,
You are,
I'm not.
you are so kind of person. You love to enjoy, you love to have fun. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes,
enjoyed with them.
can't say that you are introvert. You are extrovert. You love to have fun.
Yes, ma'am. But ma'am, I'm not speaking so much. I'm not speaking loudly. All these things. I don't like this.
Speaking. This is your way of speaking.
Yes,
You love
ma'am.
to have this way. And there are so many people they love to have fun like loudly. You know,
Yes.
they make noise, lots of noise. You know,
Yes.
but you don't like to. You know how to ask open-ended questions. You can say, "Why do you teach English?" Okay, and then now I have to clear my why. But in
Yes.
close-ended questions, you can say, "Do you teach English?" So I can say yes.
Okay.
Got it or
Okay.
not?
I understand.
Hmm. So
Okay, ma'am.
now you are asked few questions from open-ended and close-ended. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
start.
What have you eaten in the lunch?
Lunch. I didn't take my lunch yet.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, what you have eaten?
Paneer paratha in morning.
Okay. Was yummy. I feel like I got mouth watering.
Okay. I add some, I add some onion with paneer. So I love to eat that.
Yes, ma'am. I also.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. In your how many children you have?
I have two children like
Who
your
is
mom.
who is elder?
Both are son. So one
Okay.
is elder and one is younger. Both are son.
Okay, okay. Um,
Next question.
I'm not asking.
Not getting. Okay. Next time, prepare some questions that you are
Yes.
going to ask me. Okay. Okay,
Okay,
dear.
ma'am.
Nice session with you. We will reconnect again very soon. Bye bye. Take care and keep
Bye-bye.
learning.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.